We all live busy lives, but do you find that being busy nourishes your sense of fulfillment in life, or are you so busy feeling busy that you have lost enjoyment, fun, and even spark from your life? So, today let's discuss and debate this concept of being, feeling, and saying, I'm busy. Let's consider the impact of what being busy is on our well being and overall productivity. Let's consider the pros and cons of being and feeling busy. So, what is the difference between being and feeling busy, or being and feeling over busy, sometimes even time pressured and overwhelmed? In our day to day lives, we actively keep juggling and fulfilling our responsibilities, whether they are personal, professional, leisure, social, and we quite enjoy them in the main. Now, let's take an example of this jar. That's the spark of your life, and it has all sorts of activities that you might be juggling in your life. Some activities are pleasurable, some are not so pleasurable. What do you say? Well, this is life. Yes? Now, being busy gives you a sense of being wanted, sense of purpose, sense of control. And research even tells us that this in turn helps us with decision making. And to be fair, it's also fashionable to say I'm busy because it also projects a sense of ambition and success. Have you ever said, I'm completely idle? Never. But while feeling busy is an optimal emotion when it's balanced, it is fun and it is full of enjoyment. We feel ambitious and we retain that spark, as you can see, in our lives. But for some reason, when this balance is lost and one feels time pressured, it can lead to feelings of stress, guilt, low self-esteem, anxiety, overwhelm, and sometimes even burnout. So try adding some more activities, and what happens? The spark is gone. There may also be an impact on physical health, like poor sleep, tiredness, aches and pains, and even sometimes tummy problems. So how do we understand what is this optimal balance? The key lies in understanding our external environment, but more importantly, our internal environment. We need to understand why we need to be busy. The external environment is constantly changing, but accepting that change is constant also helps us with managing our expectations with the world. However, the internal environment is more important, and understanding our own internal environment helps us understand the constant dynamic interaction between our internal world and the external world. Now, you know, I describe the concept of the mind lens, or the prism through which we view the world. It is a pair of glasses on our minds. And the curvatures of the glasses are formed by the experiences that we have. The shades of the glasses are our emotions. And let's see how this fits in with being busy. So one of the reasons why people feel busy is because they might overcommit themselves. Why do people overcommit themselves? Is that you? Spend a few moments to think about it. Why is it so important to be busy? Are you under pressure to do more work, or are you seeking validation through overworking? Are you looking for recognition? Are you a people pleaser? Do you actually have issues with assertiveness? Do you fear missing out on opportunities, experiences, social events, and therefore you are overcommitting yourself? Do you worry that taking a break might slow you down or may cut you off from your friends or other people or something significant, and that is why you're so busy? What experiences have led you to this place where you feel you have to be busy? Understand the curvatures of your mind lens. But on the other hand, when we are not consciously overcommitting, we may even overestimate our capabilities and don't anticipate that things happen in the external environment. For example, everything may be ticking along, but we have a fall or our child becomes unwell, and therefore these are things we cannot control. Second reason could be poor time management skills and lack of prioritization. Now, this can also lead to feelings of time pressure, even when the task at hand is not overly demanding. So inefficient use of time can create a perception that we are constantly occupied. Now, there are some conditions like ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, where the brain is so active all the time that individuals have difficulty with getting on with tasks, they procrastinate, they cannot complete tasks, and the pressure keeps building up. You also need to ask the question, what does being busy serve for you? Are you trying to avoid something? Are you avoiding dealing with any emotional or personal issue or even a relationship difficulty? By constantly being occupied, are you distracting yourself from something that's going on in your life that even you don't want to address? Who are you trying to avoid? So paradoxically, while being busy is good for productivity and our general well-being, losing the balance between busy and being over busy or feeling that time pressure can have a completely opposite effect. Next time, we will continue this discussion and the impact of being busy on relationships and how we might feel when others tell us they are busy. But today, I want you to do this exercise. Create a schedule that allocates time for both work and leisure activities and print it out. Print it on a daily or weekly calendar and then put it somewhere where it is visible. Be realistic about the time needed to complete each task. Avoid overcommitting yourself. As an example, if you have an off-site meeting, give yourself time to drive, to park, to go to the loo, and then attend the meeting. By managing your time effectively, you can reduce feelings of being stressed, overwhelmed, anxious, and it will also create space in your life for other activities that you might feel more passionate about. Watch my next video here, and if you have learned something useful, like it, share it, tell it. Tell it to all the people you know. Thank you for watching.